So today I was out fishing on Lake Michigan and my pedal drive failed. So I have the Old Town Topwater 10.6 version, but all the Old Town Topwaters have the same pedal drive. So today, Marlon and we're going to show you how to fix that. It's not a fix I don't think that you can do out on the water unless you have these specific tools with you. But as long as you keep them in the car, it'd be a quick fix if it did happen to you after you paddled back to the launch. So that's what I had to do today, but I'm at home and I figured I would share with the internet how to repair the pedal drive itself. And what I mean by that specifically is the mechanism that turns the prop. So my issue today was that the pedals were not gaining traction on anything and therefore not spinning the prop. So I'm going to show you guys how to fix that today. So what you are going to need to get started is a 14mm socket for this outside bolt, and then really from there we're just going to use Allen wrenches. For some reason this set didn't have the size I needed, so I had to have two sets, but those are the tools you need to get the job done. So let's get into it. First thing you have to do is remove this lock nut and with the socket. So once we have that off, we're going to go ahead and pop the prop off. Make sure, I think that's, well, yeah, there's a washer there, so be careful with that. Make sure that stays put. And then there's this little pin here. That doesn't have to come out necessarily, but I'm going to take it out while I do this. And the next thing we have to remove is this piece right here. Because this is all one unit. So in order to do that, there are two bolts here that you have to remove with an Allen wrench. So go ahead and take that out. Now there are two there. Obviously I'm saving a little time here. Had some of this done already. So then the next thing are these two bolts here. Likewise, we're just using a smaller Allen wrench. And so now this assembly should just pop right out like this, and you'll see the teeth here for the gear in there. Now what I've done is kind of clean this off. It's going to have some sediment in it most likely. I'm not 100% sure on the grease you're supposed to put in here, if any at all, so I'm holding off on that until the end of the season. But the problem is that this starts to float. And so this bolt somehow starts to free itself, and that gives this space to move around, and then it's not catching on this gear in here. So that's the issue. That's what's causing the loss of traction, the loss of the teeth on these gears here. So it is dirty in there. Clean it up as best you can. I don't know that's 100% necessary to get it super clean, but we're going to use the same smaller Allen wrench here and tighten this up. Oh, don't drop it. Now, I could probably get this tighter, but one thing I do not want to do is grab this with pliers and bend these teeth, because then I have, causing bigger problems, because then it's really not going to sit on those teeth nicely. So really that's the core of the issue right there, is this piece getting loose. Yeah, Marlon, I know you want to help, but I've already got most of it done. So now really all we have to do is put it back together. You do want to make sure that these holes right here are aligned with these, and check to make sure that the gears are seated properly in there once you get it in. So in order to check this, you could just move the pedals. We can see it spinning there. And there are these two holes, so I'm going to put these on the bottom now. And we'll do this the right way. Alright, now we can put the prop on. And now, these last two bolts here. Alright, now we should have a working pedal drive. And that's it.